and get the fire going. Then I'm going to go get the meat ready. You'll see all of that. And hopefully you guys will stick to the end. Our menu today is going to be barbecued ribs, fried cabbage, and I think she's got some other surprises for us. So let me get started. Okay, I have to get the fire started, so I have to fill up the hopper with charcoal or wood or mesquite. Today I'm going to use mesquite wood, and that way I won't have to keep putting chips in it. This is where you load it up over here. This is the grill. I've also got a rotisserie installed in here, but I took it out. And let me get this fire started for you. Okay, I've added my charcoal briquettes. Well, they're not briquettes, they're wood. I went down here to the side and I lit from the bottom down here. I put a starter in there and I lit it. Now I'm going to go put it on the temperature that I need. Wait a minute. Now I got to go put it on the temperature that I want it to stay at, because I'm going to do low and slow today. I'm going to put it on 250. Put it on 250. I'm going to do low and slow today. So I want the temperature to be at roughly 250. Roughly 250 to 275, because I'm going to do 4 hours. I need a temperature at least 275. Let's try 275. And I want it to run for roughly 4 hours. Roughly 4 hours. Once the temperature reaches the temperature, it will send me a signal to my phone, and I can come out here with the meat. But it's time for me to go in there and get the meat together while this gets to the right temperature. And once it gets to the right temperature, we'll come out and we'll start. See, you hear the fan? It just kicked in. That's to let me know that it's going to get up to the 275, and when I come back out, I'll go ahead and we'll start barbecuing. See you guys in a little bit. When preparing my ribs, I think this is upside down. Let's try it again. When preparing my ribs, I put a binding agent on it, which is mustard. I gotta get it open first. Hold on. I use a binding agent so all the seasoning can get on it, but I just use mustard. It's nothing special. This way I make sure everything gets coated. I try to use just one glove. I keep one glove dry, one glove wet. Now I'll use my special seasoning that I made up. This is my rub. It's the same rub that I used to use at my restaurant in Kansas City. I'm going to put that on there, and after I finish doing the rest of these ribs, we'll go out, we'll put it on the grill. I use mustard, I use my rub, and we'll put it on the grill from there. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I got my meat prepared. I'll put the mustard and the seasoning and my rub that I use. Let it sit for a few minutes. My grill is already up to temperature, but I'm still going to wait for like 10 minutes. I'll be back when I put it on the grill. Okay, my smoker is at 275. I'm gonna put these in and let them sit. Not gonna open this hood anymore for at least 4.5 hours. And that's when I'll spritz them and wrap them. And you'll see that whole process when the time comes. So I'll be back with you guys in 4 hours. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go in here and get my fried cabbage ingredients together. Okay. All right, we're getting the stuff together for the fried cabbage. Wife's going ahead and cutting everything up. We got red bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, sausage, and bacon over here. And we've got the cabbage over here that we haven't cut up yet. And we've got our pot. And there's an orange bell pepper. I didn't see that.
My bacon for my fried cabbage. Once it get crispy, I take it out and put my sausage in. Once I put the sausage in, I'll put my bell pepper and onion in there. Okay, I'm taking my bacon out. Then I'm add my sausage in the same grease and let it cook. And then I put my vegetables in here. My bell peppers, my onion, and my minced garlic. I'll let it go in here. Okay, I'm putting my sausage in now so it could cook. Okay, the sausage is all in the pan, getting ready to cook on down. And then I'll put my veggies in here, let it cook down, and then I'll make a bed in the bottom of the skillet and put the cabbage in there and let it cook down. But don't stir it, just let it cook down for a while. Okay, the sausage is all nice and done. Then I'm putting my bell pepper and veggies in.
3.
Okay, now I'm getting my veggies in. I'm using adobe seasoning, butter and orange to season my vegetables. That way they're nice and seasoned.
Say it again.
That way they'll be nice and seasoned. And then I'm using some of the Slap Your Mama. Oh, it's going to be so good. Slap Your Mama. Cajun seasoning. Now I'm going to add a little garlic powder in here. And a little onion powder. And some accent. Wake up that flavor. Yeah. Now I'm put the sausage back in here because you want to keep the veggies a little translucent so they'll be crunchy along with the cabbage. But you leave all the veggies in there and you make like a bed so you could just lay your cabbage on top of it and get all of the goodness out of it. Now I'm gonna add my bacon. Now I got crispy. Now I'm gonna add the cabbage in here. I know it looks like it's a lot, but it's not, because cabbage is gonna cook down. And it's gonna be so good. And once it starts cooking a little and shrinking down, that's when you add more seasoning to your taste.
Good.
Yeah, I forgot you're supposed to add garlic to this. My bad, but it's gonna still be good. Okay, I got all this cabbage in here and the garlic, and now you just put the lid on it and let it simmer. Getting ready to just stir it up for all the goodness to go all the way through. Now, ain't that looking good? Just fried cabbage. Now, this is the finished product of the fried cabbage. I have my baked beans on. I have my corn going. But you can see all the sausage, all the bell peppers, everything in there. Okay, the camera went dead, so I went on and prepared the baked beans. But it have ground beef, it have onion and bell pepper, and mustard,
Okay. Okay, it's time to take the ribs off the grill and introduce them to the magic. Look at them, they're looking good. But I just spritzed them about an hour ago. Now I'm going to take them off and introduce all my goodness to them. Stick around. Now it's time to add my goodness to it. My little secret tip. You take your ribs you just took off the grill and you do this to them. Once you lay out your aluminum foil with the shiny side on the outside, always have it on the outside. After you lay down your brown sugar, you get some pats of butter. I also added some more of my rub in the brown sugar. And then after you get your pats of butter down with the brown sugar, you add some more of your rub. Lay your ribs down. You lay your ribs down, meat side down. Just like that. I think that's meat side down. I'm not sure. Yeah, meat side down. And then you repeat the process. You add brown sugar on the top. And you add some more pats of butter. I'm adding a little bit more of my rub. Just a little bit. Putting some more pats of butter on the top. After I put the pats of butter on there, then I spritz around the edges with my apple juice and water because I want it to steam when I close it up and put it back on the grill. That's what gives you your tender ribs. As you see, I like a nice tight wrap That way no steam, nothing can get out, and it'll get nice and tender. I'm not gonna bore you with doing the rest of them, but you see how I do it now. I got the ribs wrapped nice and tight. About to put them back on the grill at 275 for the next hour, and then you'll see the magic when I take it off. Stay tuned. Got them on the grill now. Got them wrapped up tight with the brown sugar, the butter, the spritz, and a little more of my rub. I'll take it off in an hour and a half, and you'll see what's happening with it. Baby boy wasn't gonna let me barbecue today without his dogs. So I gotta put his dogs and his bratwurst and hot links on there, but he was not gonna let me get through the day without doing his dogs. So they're going on there now. Alrighty. Okay, he's got his dogs on. He'll be happy. That's pretty much all he's gonna eat anyway. And I still got my ribs up here marinating in their own goodness. See you again. It'll be time to plate up and cut some ribs. Bye, y'all. For now, that is. Okay, remember I put the brown sugar, the butter, some more rub on it. Just took it off the grill. This should make it nice and tender. And this is what it looks like now. Look at that. It's got all the seasoning still in it. It's nice and tender. It has a really good taste to it, from what I can tell from just tasting it right quick. But I know what you're waiting for. You're waiting to see what it looks like when I cut it. So let me go get a knife. All right, this is what you've been waiting for. You want to see how it turned out. It's nice, it's moist. Let's see how look at that. That is so tender. That is so tender. This is gonna, I don't even have to hold it. That is so tender. Look at that. Look at that rib right there. It's moist. It's meaty. It's tender. It's juicy. I'm not gonna try to hold up anymore because this stuff is still hot and I got burnt. But as you can see, it cuts right through. It's nice and tender, each one. Let me go ahead and put this on the plate and show you what it's like to eat. The lines. Okay, we finished our Sunday dinner. We've got fried cabbage, cornbread and muffin, corn on the cob, ribs, nice, juicy and tender, and baked beans. I like talking to you guys, but not as much as I like eating this food I just made. So if you like it, you leave me a comment. If you don't see it all on one page, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'm about to grub. I'm gone.